Hi guys, welcome to another episode with me, Vincent Go, and today I'm going to introduce on Zoom tutorial. And today I'm going to guide you all on how to install the Zoom app into your PC, and then how to operate it, how to host a meeting, how to use the function inside it, and then how to end the meeting. So let's go. So guys, before we start to download the Zoom app, we need to create an account by coming to zoom.us, and then we sign up an account. And then normally we will be signing in with our working email or our personal use email, and then we press sign up. Or some of us will be looking for Google or Facebook will be faster to sign in and creating the account also. For me, I was choosing Google, and then I will choose my Gmail, and then we are done signing up and Zoom account. So next, I'm going to teach you all on how to download the Zoom app on your mobile devices and your PC. Alright, for user who would like to download their Zoom app into their PC, they could straight away Google Zoom download, and then they go into Zoom download center to download Zoom client for meetings, and then they press download. After finish downloading, straight away open the setup, and then wait the Zoom installer to finish download and install, and then the Zoom app will be prompt out. So for now, I'm going to demo in how to download Zoom for Android phones. For mine is a Huawei Mate 20 Pro, which is an Android phone. For App Store, it's also the same, where you find it on App Store. For here, we find Zoom on Play Store or App Store, and then we press install, and then installing it. After it's done, we open it, and then here we could join meeting, sign out or sign in. Normally we already signed up just now with the zoom.us. Now we could straight away sign in or press join a meeting. Straight away press the Zoom meeting ID and then the passcode. For now, I'm going to sign in my Google account. And then it is done. We are in the Zoom now. For the user who would like to join the meeting without signing in, they could straight away press the Zoom ID of their room. For example, this one, they press their Zoom ID. My friend sent it to me before this one. And then they could press their name and then remember their name for future meetings, so that they don't need to write their name again for the next meeting. And then do not connect audio is for a person who would like to choose other audio for them to connect when they join the meeting. For us, we don't need it. Later on, it will help us to connect. And then turn off my video is to turn off your webcam, so that you won't be live streaming in the meeting while you are not ready yet. So next, we press join, and then we key in the passcode when we get invitation from our friends, and then we could straight away join the Zoom. And then for the user who would like to straight away join the Zoom, they could straight away press the Zoom link where it is sent by your friend. Also, you could join a Zoom. For here, I could join a Zoom, and then like this. Or for using the ID and passcode, it will be like this. And then we can straight away join a meeting also. So next, we are going to be try to sign in. You could key in your email and password to sign in where you sign up for just now the step, or you could straight away sign in with your Google or Facebook. For me, I will sign up with my Google. Again, same, I am using my Google, and then I'm going to open the Zoom. Okay, when we come to the Zoom, we'll see this page where we could open a new meeting, join a meeting, we could share screen and schedule our meeting also. Here we could see, we could put the topic and then when is it, and then the security ID we could press for that, we could customize it. We could choose to on or off our video and participant, and then we could choose the calendar, which calendar we want to use, and then save. If we don't want to continue, we could cancel it. Next, for this we could press to share screen, where we could straight away join a Zoom meeting and then share the screen. And then for the join button, we could use just like in front the menu, where we need to key in the meeting ID, and then the name would be always remember if you sign in already, and then you can straight away join the meeting with password. And now we will start new meeting, and I will show you on how to use Zoom meeting functions as a host. So for here, you could mute and unmute your mic and then start your video or close the video. And then for here, there are some small settings where you could choose the microphone, and then you could choose the speaker also, and you could test your speaker and microphone. For testing your speaker and microphone, we could straight away test by hearing the ringtone. This is how to test the speaker. And then next, we could make some audio setting where we could test our mic also at here. And then we could do some necessary setting at here, where the most commonly used is where we could press and hold the space button to temporarily unmute our mic and sync the button on headset. And this one automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting, so that we don't need to extra press again for joining the audio when we attend a meeting. Then next, we could do some video setting where we could choose our camera. For here, I only have one webcam, another one is OBS application, so it's actually using the same camera. And then here we could choose our virtual background, where we could customize on our own. For example, my room is, I want to keep myself privacy, so I will do this. And then next, we could do some video filter, where we could add some more the effect for our webcam, such as IG, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that also currently having more advanced filter, so this is just a common filter nowadays. And then next is on the video setting, where we could use the original ratio and HD for my webcam currently I'm using, and we could mirror our video where we could look at ourselves just like look into a mirror, while not like this opposite direction currently we are looking at. So it just upside turn you into another side only. So next, we could adjust the low light so that we could be looking more like brighter a bit. Actually is just common function. And then next, we'll go into the security part, and we could lock the meeting to lock other participants who are late, the latecomers, from entering the class or meeting. And then we always need to enable a waiting room so that we could allow our participants to wait outside the waiting room first before entering the meeting. And then here we could hide our profile like this, and then we could unhide it. And next, here is where we restrict our participant or allow our participant to share screen, chatting in the chat box, and then renaming themselves for the meeting purpose. And then sometimes we could unmute themselves, like allowing them to unmute themselves or not allowing them to unmute themselves, to let the whole meeting others listening to you only. And then lastly, we start the video, and then they could be allowed to start video or not, is under here. For this one is allowed when you tick it, and then if you didn't tick it, it's not allowed. So next is the most important, and we normally won't be using it unless there are necessary cases. For this one, we will suspend all participant activity, where we will report it to Zoom and then suspend this whole meeting unless got any situation that we as a host couldn't control it anymore, only we will use it. So for this one, it will turn off the video, audio of everyone, and then screen sharing also will be stopped, and the meeting will be locked also. So next, here we could see the participants in it, and then for here I would add another participant in to let you all have a clearer picture. For here, I will be showing you guys on how to invite a friend into your Zoom meeting. Here we could press the participants, and then you'll see the bottom left corner there is an invite button, and just straight away copy the invite link, and maybe you could send to your WhatsApp friend like this, and then send it to your WhatsApp friend. And then next, your WhatsApp friend need to join. I'll minimize this, and then your WhatsApp friend will be joining, and then you see here another Vincent Goh already joining. For those who are not yet connecting their audio, they will be written at here. For example, here you see that he is connecting audio, and here is where we could record our Zoom meeting so that the participant could repeat it again, or some of us prefer to repeat the class again when we are free. And then there is it, we could stop recording. And then next we could open a breakout room where we could manually or assign automatically to our participant to a different room, where we could let the long time meeting be guided with some leaders which are more professional, and then one-on-one or one on less than 10 person he is training. Normally the breakout room are used in training, on practical, on classes or small group meetings for participants to use it. Okay, so let's try this one. We could assign it automatically, and then we can straight away open the room. Then all the participants will be joining the breakout room. And then for here, host could straight away, we could see my another account has already been joined into room 1 already. It won't be in the main room. After finish the meeting or training one-to-one or in a small group training or small group meeting, then only we could close all the room and then let them to come back into the main room. After they move into the main session, or we call it main room, and then we could come back to here. Okay, so for the breakout room, we could also automatically make it manually for us. We could choose either we want to create how many rooms also. For here we could adjust it. For assign automatically, which is they will randomly pick for you. For assign manually, we could assign them, like choosing who to go into this room. For example, I want to choose this Vincent Goh into this room also can. I want to assign to be in room 4 also can. It's up to me to choose whether I want to do it or not. And then at the bottom here, we could let the participant to choose whether which room they want to go in. And then here we could open all the room again. Okay. So here is some settings which I already discussed at the front end already. Here is just repeating. And then lastly, we could make reactions where we could clap, and then we could raise hand to ask questions, where when we got any question in a meeting, in a class, and so on. And then next we could put some more emoji. And then lastly, we could here lower all the hands. For the host, we could remove all the emojis or hands on the room. So lastly, after completing all, we could change the view of the participant in it. We could choose in speaker view, gallery view, or even full screen. And then normally I will choose speaker view. And then lastly is how to end the meeting. If you press leave the meeting, you will leave the meeting by your own. And then the other participant inside it would be the host after you left. For here, end meeting for all, where you will force the meeting to be shut down, and then it will be closed, so that everyone in the meeting room knows that the meeting is already end. So now we are going to end the meeting. And then after finishing, the Zoom will be generating the audio and the playback for you to look back everything and upload the necessary file into the place you need. And then here we could see that we could add the contact for the Zoom app actually, but eventually I didn't add a contact or channel in it. And then we could schedule our meeting, where we also could record our meeting inside here and play back the meeting
we recorded. And this is showing that the meeting, which is your personal meeting, if you got any scheduled meeting, they will putting at the below upcoming. And then next is the chats, all the chats inside here. And then that's all today. Thank you, and then have a nice day. Don't forget to hit the like button and comment on the comment section area of my YouTube channel. And see you again. I'm Vincent Goh, and remember to see you on the next video. And follow my Instagram, and then bye.